Hello, Pisces, my dear Spices. How are you? Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, Pisces, we're going to find out what the universe wants to tell you, what the universe has been trying to tell you. We're going to use the, oh, look at, you got the Three of Cups, and that's it. Then everything's reversed after that. Flowing, very flowy. So I pulled a song for you, and I did it for Aquarius. And I did it for Aquarius because I did it for myself this morning. I thought, I'm going to pull a song for myself this morning. And I got Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. Well, Aquarius got a good one. Well, now, didn't you get an interesting song? So, there are no words for what the universe would like to say to you. You got a violin concerto in E minor. Allegro molto appassionato. So I kind of looked at it. I figured, but I looked it up to double check. But yes, appassionato is passionate. And excuse me if I'm not saying it right. I can barely speak English, so yeah, this is intense. Allegro, like passionate. So there you go. If you want to, I don't remember who. I don't know. It's stuck on my phone. So, but it was a violin concerto in E minor. Allegro molto appassionato. So the song you got, there's no words. You just need to go and listen and feel it. Feel, wow, you got the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups. These splits lately are crazy. The readings lately are crazy. These lives that everyone is leading, the Three of Cups and the Star. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do a general reading for you, Pisces. Let's pull down this passionate energy. Let's ground it, calm it down. I'm going to do a general reading for you with this Fountain Tarot. It may or may not resonate because it's general. If it does and you're drawn to it, there is an extended. The link to that is at the top of the description within this video. I got a ton of stuff in my mouth and I had adjustments yesterday. So please forgive me if I'm not articulating perfectly. I am struggling a little bit with my mouth. So, Pisces, what has the universe been trying to tell you? I'm going to start with one card. I mean, unless something is forced out. But I am just doing like a one card and building up on that. What would the universe like to talk to you about? The King of Coins. Like, somebody's sitting and waiting. Are you sitting and waiting, or is someone sitting and waiting for you? This is talking about, it's somebody, it feels like, okay, this is how I would identify this. This person feels like older and much more mature. I don't want to say that you're immature. This person feels like they have, it's the King of Coins. So this person is definitely in their masculine energy. They're going after the things that they want in life. It's coming across to me as kind of a fatherly figure. It doesn't have to be your father, but it's someone who could be a father. It's someone who has sort of like earned what they have in their life. You know what? I feel like there's admiration here. That's what I want to say. Instead of me trying to describe who this person is, I like the message that's coming through as I look at the card and just, it's like admiration. It's admiration. Something is shining down on them. It's almost, okay, so it feels like this person is looking at you beyond what they've created. Because it's almost as if like they're housed by their creation. They're in this really safe space. They've created abundance. It's like green man energy. Like it's just growing from any seed that's been planted. They find and they have found fruitfulness in this. They found expansion. They have created foundation and gone beyond that and created like like their world around them. They've accomplished quite a bit, but it's almost as if, you know, even within this world of creation and foundation that they have, that they're sitting in, it shines on them, it glows on them, it continues to pour down on them. They may themselves even be seen in a very high way. Like people may really look up to this person in the community, but this person looks at you like admiration, almost like kind of it comes off kind of flirtatious, because this guy's not, I don't know, it's not to say, right, like it's not what you would, okay, so that's part of it. It's not maybe where you would think to receive it from. So I feel like on some level you're being admired, but not from maybe someone that you would think to receive it from. That's what I would say. Okay, so someone in your sphere is admiring you, Pisces, but it's literally kind of like not who you would feel you would receive it from. This person's doing so well, I want to say, on a monetary level here. Maybe for some of you it is your father, and maybe you don't think that your father admires you. Yeah, this person sits in like great, I want to say on some level, some great wealth here, great abundance, great accomplishment. They're sitting back and they're enjoying the fruits of their labor. This person admires you so much. The Knight of Wands, the Page of Swords. You know what they're looking at? Okay, this is really nice. I don't know, like sometimes I have found that sometimes Pisces can be fickle. Sometimes, I don't know if it's water signs in general. Sometimes you get a little edgy when I talk about how someone else may see you or like you for some reason. And this reading has such great energy. It's beautiful. You know, I think to hear things like this where you may not expect to hear it. And it's not to say that you need someone's approval. I don't know, it's just meant to make you feel good about something that you've accomplished in your life, and it's recognized. It's really recognized. The Page of Swords and the Knight of Wands is what's sitting underneath this energy that's coming in. And this feels like, to me, like not having a lot at your disposal to work with. This sword, to me, it's tiny, it's clear, it doesn't even look that strong. Like if you tried to utilize it for something really serious, it might snap in half. There really weren't obstacles that could be put in front of you to sway you from what your truth is and what your end goal was, even though you didn't have big resources backing you to get you there. And maybe even like too with the page, you may not have even had a lot of knowledge about what you were getting into and what you were going to be doing in life. But you know what? Like you took it and you ran with it with the Knight of Wands. You took it. You didn't shy away. You didn't shoot your shot. That's what I would like to say. Is you didn't fail to shoot your shot. Like if you had an opportunity here at something, you took it. And you had very little of your own foundation to get there. You didn't have a lot of resources to utilize, except perhaps your own beginner mind. And there was some chances here. I feel like that with the Knight of Wands, like a little bit chancy. You know, and some levels too, this could even be like you in the future. Like future you. I wouldn't put that past Pisces. If anyone was going to do it in a reading, you would do it. You came into one of my readings once and you just told me. I think it was kind of these like a universe. No, we're going to tell you. We're going to tell you the reading, Cindy. But this almost could even be like future you. Like looking back and really appreciating what it is that you've done. It's not in a pompous way. It really doesn't feel like any pompous energy here. But you in your own beginner mind, not having the best resources to get this going, but definitely taking advantage of anything that came your way and running with it. Not hesitating. There's no hesitating with the Knight of Wands. There's a bit of chance here. But it created, and I think too, another way that this reinforces to me that this is also the energy of you in the future, like coming out now to talk to you, is that if there's someone in your life, maybe this person isn't even like really prominent in your life. Maybe they just kind of have a little bit of knowledge about you and your life and what's been going on, and they've seen where you've gone with it. You know, it could even be like a parent's friend, or it could be the parent of a neighbor. It kind of just has that energy of someone who's much older. Often someone who admires someone else who hasn't quite made it to where they are, sees themselves in that person. So that's how it also comes through, that I can see this is also you in the future. But I really feel like there's someone around you that really admires what you've accomplished, because on some level, it might not even be like the same aspects of life, but you're utilizing, you've got the same puzzle pieces to make your own puzzle here that they likely had, and they admire what you've been able to do, how far you've been able to go with this. So let's learn more about this King of Coins. The King of Coins. Can you tell Pisces more about this King of Coins? Anything else that you can tell Pisces about the King of Coins? The Page of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. I really feel like that this person had to start like kind of on their own. So this could be someone that you know who they weren't given a lot of direction and signs in life. They weren't maybe necessarily given a lot of, you know, easily paved out roads. They had to start from scratch. They had to start with just a basis of knowledge. They had to really just work through and with their own beginner mind here. This is, it really feels like it's someone who's like either a little bit older or much older than you, Pisces. And this person, on some level here, kind of sees themselves in you. And it does cause them to also to reminisce about, you know, where they came from and how far they've come. Again, this is also continues to show up as you in the future, like future you, looking back and saying, damn, did it. And the Two of Swords, like really not having all of the information that you need to proceed forward, but still finding a way to do it. All right, now this is how I see, they see you, and they don't see you as someone who is not capable. They see you as someone who has had to utilize, you know, like almost showing up to, it's coming to mind, something I was watching on Netflix, but like showing up at sort of like a competition for like a chef or to enter a chef school. But you've got to bring your own tools, and literally the only ones that you have were ones that you got at a secondhand store, or some, you know, some friends gave you some things and you brought your own tools to show up to this competition. I don't know why. This is just reminding me of like shucking oysters for some reason. So that's what's coming to my head. But so you show up there, and this is sort of like the head chef of some, you know, like international culinary school. And there you are with really inadequate tools, and everyone else who's shown up, they have brand new tools. They've got brand new knives. They've got brand new everything, and they have everything that they need, and you don't. Like you don't. And you win the competition. How did you do that? Like, that's admirable. Like, this person may have looked at first and thought, this person's not even serious. They're not even serious about this. They came up and they didn't even bring. And then as they watch and they see what you can do with what you have at your disposal, which feels like very little, you can shoot your shot and fly and win, is what that feels like. And like, yeah, you deserve this win. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Okay, the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. The Magician. What am I talking about? Shit. I don't even need... I might clarify the Knight of Wands. But, damn, see? Like, you have very little at your disposal. And you're a manifesting machine. This is great. I love this, Pisces. You know, and the other thing that I think is also valuable about how another person can see you, not everybody likes that. I don't know why. I think it's valuable because we very often don't have opportunities to really have time to look at ourselves. We're so busy, like, in the competition, doing it, participating in it, that we can't see ourselves in it. It's as I've talked about in a couple of other readings, if it would be interesting to have a friend, like, film you for a week, you know, not in the bathroom or anything, but just like as you're doing your day-to-day life with other people, and then to watch that later, and then you would actually see how you were perceived by the world, or how you might be perceived by others. You wouldn't recognize yourself. You know, whenever you see yourself like filmed or walking, like, I walk like that, or oh, I know I stood like that, or I didn't know I had that posture. Like, that's what I mean. That's why I find it so valuable to see. Like, you're seen, like, in a really high regard here. Just, like, look at it and, like, look what Pisces has done. Look at that. I'm just, look what they have done. Just really a nice energy, Pisces. The Knight of Wands. Okay, we started with the Hangman, Temperance, and Two of Pentacles. Look at that. You pushed through, like, okay, because the Knight of Wands gets through. The Knight of Wands gets there, but this is not an easy energy to get through. The Hangman, the Temperance card, and the Two of Pentacles. This is almost as if this is being in that competition, and you show up, you've had less opportunity in life, you are sitting in a competition with people who have, so let's say you were only able to get through high school. Maybe some of you, yeah, that was what it was. Or some of you just like community college or something. And you've showed up at this competition and you've got these hand-me-down tools, and you're in a competition with people who could be very much more higher educated than you. They've had opportunity. They've had resources given to them. They are like just busting at the gut with the world, kind of like a bit of a silver spoon in the mouth sort of energy. And here you show up. And not only do you have to like kind of look around and say, shit, like how am I gonna do this with what I have? Because it almost, with the Hangman, I'm feeling the sense of, you know, you didn't think you were walking into this less of until you got there. And you thought, wow, what are they talking about? I'm just making a souffle. What? You do what to make a souffle? It's not that you don't know how to do it. You know how to do it. You know how to do it because you kind of had to learn it the hard way. So on some level, you understand it even more so than maybe someone who studied it, like read it in a book and then practiced it a couple times. Like you had to do it without the proper tools. So you understand the chemistry of what you're creating. You understand the basic chemistry of life, of what you're creating, as opposed to someone who had the silver spoon in their mouth with it. And then Temperance is, okay, got it. I've got the balance here. I can do it. It's going to take me a little bit longer because I don't have the same tools that these people have, but I know what I'm doing. So it's like kind of getting your confidence again. I know what I'm doing. And then this is where I get the silver spoon in the mouth, because this then feels like it doesn't have to be people. It can just be circumstances being thrown at you, and It's almost like when you watch those baking and cooking competitions on the Food Network and somebody comes up, I don't know, like, so now they have to sit back and wait a minute, right? They lost some sort of competition. So now they're docked like a minute or two. Or somebody walks by and bumps you and you drop your souffle and you have to start again. Like there's big obstacles here, but you pushed through, like you got your shot through and you did it. Yeah. You won the competition with everything against you. That's what that is. You won the competition with everything stacked against you. Brilliant. It's brilliant energy, Pisces. Damn, look. Yes. Oh, yeah, you're moving, baby. It's like you're moving off from that competition. You're going to the next one. Yes, but you're walking into the next one with a much bigger sword, honey. That's what that is. Look at that. The 8 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. You had to show up in life with the Page of Swords, and you're walking out into the next competition, that whatever it's going to be for you, and you're showing up with the Ace of Swords. Like now you're kind of wearing like badges of honor. I love this. This is the energy of the underdog. This is the energy of someone born in like, I don't want to say that. I don't want to bring it down so low and bring it up so high that anyone coming to this reading will say, well, it wasn't that hard. But it's almost like the energy of someone born in the slums. They're born without much opportunity and facing an awful lot of obstacles along the way. And you came out winning at the competition. At the end of it all, you came out winning at the competition. And as you move forward, like each tool, this is what you're doing. You're showing up in situations in life, and the universe, for whatever reason, maybe it's just your call in this lifetime. You're not meant to show up with the best tool here. You're not meant to show up with the strongest resources to win this. But that's what you do. You come out at the other end with the best resource. So when you go into this is how you're building your magician energy. The next thing that you go into in life, you now have the Ace of Swords. You're not showing up with the Page of Swords. But God help you, you will be showing up with the Page of Pentacles at some state. And you'll be coming out the King of Pentacles, right? Like that's what this is. And Cups. You'll be coming in with the Page of Cups. And you'll be coming out with the King of Cups. Or the Aces. Like the Aces. Your new beginnings will be based on these phenomenal creations from nothing. Whoa, it's so inspiring. I feel like Rocky music playing in the background. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it, Pisces. I'm going to go do the extended reading. I'm going to see what comes out. I don't know. Actually, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what's coming out. I have no idea. I'm just going to see what happens. All right. There you go. That was pretty cool, Pisces. Thank you so much. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.